Well, hey there. I'm Kimberly Ferguson, CEO and founder of Emerald Expectations Accounting. I'm so happy that you're here. The Emerald Corner is a place where life and business meet. So I want to share with you the process of running a business while maintaining a life with your loved ones. Today's episode is another episode of Tax Tip Tuesday. And for those of you who are paying attention, it's not Tuesday. I'm sorry. I'm late. I apologize. Please forgive me. But I didn't want you to miss out on this week's episode. So today's question is, for Christmas or just in general, can I pay my employees a cash bonus? And I'll tell you, my friend, the answer is yes. But I want you to remember this caveat. If it isn't running through the payroll, then you're dishing out the dough, okay? Remember that as we go through this. Okay, so yes, you can give your employees a cash bonus. Here's the story though. You can either run it through the payroll and either tell your provider or process it yourself, however you do that, and go in and say, I want to give my employees a $100 cash bonus. So you'll tell them, I want to net $100, right? So hand them the cash, the payroll system will process the taxes. What's going to happen though, is they're going to gross up the check so that they look like they get paid more, and then that amount is going to be deducted for taxes. So the end story is that you're paying the taxes, okay, as the business is paying the taxes. The reason this is a benefit is you get to deduct the taxes. You get to deduct the bonus that you're paying, okay? So yeah, you're paying the taxes, but you get to deduct it. It's tax deductible for you, okay? So that's option one. That's maybe the middle ground. Option number two is run the bonus through the payroll system. So if you want to give them a $100 bonus, you just go in and say, I want to give them a gross amount of $100, and then they'll take the taxes out and they'll show you how much to give them in cash. Now, with this option, it's probably going to be like $78.20. So that's not really a great round bonus, but you can potentially have them kind of finagle the withholding to make it even, so that it's like an even $75 or $80 or whatever that might look like. Most payroll companies are going to be willing to kind of help you with that. If you're doing it on your own, it might be a little tricky, but you can adjust the withholding a little bit to make it more of an even number. And then you can still give them cash. But this way, they're paying the taxes on their money, right? So you're still going to pay your employer taxes, but that's just part of the game, right? So this is probably the most beneficial for you option. Option number three is just go ahead and add the bonus onto their payroll. Yeah, you're not going to be able to just hand them cash and say thanks so much for all you do, but you can still do that without actually handing them the cash. But this way they get the money on their check. You can do a separate line item that says bonus or Christmas bonus or whatever you want it to say. And then they'll see that on their pay stub and obviously know that you gave them a bonus. You could still give them a little Christmas card that says added a $200 bonus to your check or something like that, you know, so that they're aware if they don't check their pay stubs. I know a lot of people don't. But this way they're still paying the taxes and you don't have to worry about a $75.20 bonus that you're having to try and figure out how to pay out, right? And then the last option is give them cash and then don't run it through the payroll system. The problem with this option is you're going to be dishing out the dough, okay? So not only are you going to be paying them the $100 bonus, but it's not tax deductible anymore. No tax deduction on the $100 bonus, and you're still going to pay the taxes. So what's the moral of the story? Run it through the payroll system, right? One way or another. It's going to be better for you. It's going to be better for them. And we want to keep this a good situation for everyone, right? So, as I said in the beginning, if you have a specific tax question, or even if you just have like a business or accounting question, I'd love to answer that for you. So please drop it in the comments below and I will make a video just for you. Well, thank you so much for spending just a couple minutes of your time with me today. I hope that you have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video.